Twisted.
Alright, so I'm here with Renee. She's a wife to a truck driver. What did you think about him leaving and coming out here to learn how to drive trucks?
He did what he had to do. I mean, it's a career, so training's involved, so you gotta go, you gotta go.
You were his good support system during the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we would talk to each other. Not really video call, we're not into that. But, you know, text message whenever, and if he needed an extra alarm, I would call.
Also, you kept him awake, woke him up on time. So he went out for PSD. Did he come home? When did he leave about, and when was the first time you seen him again?
He left the day after Thanksgiving, or the Friday after, excuse me, because it was Thanksgiving. He did his last shift at his old job, and then he left. And then I didn't see him again until Christmas, I think, after he got on with his TNT trader.
Okay. And whenever he finished TNT, did he come straight to the house to pick you up and you got on the truck? Did he have to talk you into getting on the truck?
No, we knew ahead of time that I was going to be on the truck with him, which is part of the reason why he chose Prime, because I'm allowed, and so's our cat. Because we don't know too many. I mean, there are other companies out there that will allow, you know, wives, significant others, girlfriends, whatever, but he just loved everything about Prime, so. But no, after he did his TNT training, he was on the truck by himself for a couple weeks. I was actually back home taking care of my mom because she just had her knee surgery, so I had to help her for a little bit. So it kind of worked out a little bit.
Okay. How was it adjusting to the trucker lifestyle?
Oh, it was hard at first. I remember one of the first things he told me when I got on the truck was that if the reefer motor stopped or the APU stopped, it could be something serious. And that first night, I could not sleep. It took me a long time. So when we made our delivery in Orlando, I was out because it was quiet. But now it's just like, without having it, it's weird. It's like a little safety blanket almost type thing.
It's hard to fall asleep. It's like that constant white noise.
Yeah. I always used to sleep with the fan on, so it's almost like that, but it's not. But just having some sort of noise there does help.
Maybe that's why I use the fan at my house. Because I never used the fan really that much, or I don't remember using a fan that much. I started truck driving, had that reefer going off all the time, and now I can't sleep at the house without one.
Yeah, it's just some sort of noise that's going that helps.
The truck stops. How was it? Does he walk you into every truck stop, or do you go in some by yourself? Or
I generally go in by myself. I mean, if we're first pulling in after a load or whatever, we'll walk in together, get drinks, food, or snacks, whatever, come back, maybe go to sleep, wait for the next load. But other than that, like, we take showers separately, you know.
What you think of the showers?
Some of them are okay. I mean, like, Love's is honestly one of the greatest because it's so large. It's, you know, you have all that space. Pilot, Flying J, they're a little tight sometimes, but I hate TA. TA Petro, no. Only if you have to.
Only if you have to.
$5 one we had the other day.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of that one.
What happened at a $5 shower?
We were in New York, and we were very close to the Canadian border, and there was nothing around. So he found one that had a shower. We go in, and it was tight, and I mean, it had hot water and everything, but apparently, thanks to Stephen King and I have a fear of standing on grates in the shower. So, and it was right there in the middle. So, yeah. Thanks, It.
You would have been. You got to get some red balloons and just put the balloon under the door and blow it up, and then just let it go and let it shoot around the room. That would be the best. So the showers, you don't mind the showers. How about eating on the truck? Like, is it hard cooking on the truck? Do you do the meals?
Yeah, I do generally all the cooking. I love to cook, but I hate not having an oven and a full kitchen.
Yeah.
I miss making lasagna and cookies and just casseroles. You know, now everything's in a pan or the air fryer that we just got. So it's an adjustment. I mean, I'd much rather make the food than eat something at the truck stop that's all fried or, you know, diet restriction or something. So.
What about all the clothes and shoes? Have you found enough room for all the clothes and shoes?
Well, I was never big on shoes. I mean, I only have my Docs and my Uggs. That's it. Other than that, yeah, I did get rid of a lot of clothes, so it's just down to essentially 2 weeks what you can wear.
2 weeks. Now, does he help with the laundry?
No, we do our own separate.
Do it all? Oh, y'all do it separate. I didn't think about that. I figured maybe he was making you do all the laundry.
No, we do laundry whenever we need to. He's got his, I've got mine, just like how we've got it set up there. You know, he's got his side, I got my side, so.
Now, do you keep like a sleep at night schedule, or do you keep the same schedule as him, or?
I try to keep the same schedule as him, but sometimes it's just, I can't. Like, once I'm tired, like I'm out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he likes to run at night, so sometimes it takes me a couple days to get into that night schedule, but once I'm on it, I'm good. But then there's always something that screws us up, so then we're back on days, and then it takes me a little bit to get back on the nights. But yeah, I try to keep the same schedule as him.
So sometimes you go to sleep on the truck still moving. How hard is that?
Yeah, that I've hurt my back a lot. I've sprained my back quite a few times, but it is what it is. I mean, we're on the truck, and this is life, so.
Yeah. So back to the sleeping situation. You sleep on, does he sleep on top bunk? You sleep on bottom, or?
No, I sleep towards the wall, and then he sleeps on the outside.
So y'all need to get a Peterbilt. I heard the bed's bigger than a Peterbilt. There'd be more room back there.
Volvo's bigger.
Is the Volvo bigger?
Yes, it is.
So what do you do whenever you just want to strangle them and you just need some time away from them?
Well, if we're moving, I go in the back and put my headphones on, watch something, or sometimes I'll just sit up here and be like, I don't care, I'm going to ignore you. But it's always funny because if we do go in for a shower at the same time, like, they automatically want to put us in the same. And I'm like, no, I love my husband, but I need a little bit of time away from him. Even if it's like an hour shower, like just a little bit of just sanity.
That's my me time.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Are you the one that organized the truck, or did y'all do it together?
We just kind of did our own thing, and then it kind of melded together.
Molded it all together. Well, is he very organized person?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he's very organized.
Well, in a space as tight as this, you really have to have it organized. So.
Do you enjoy it still, or have you had that point where you were like, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm going home, and take me home?
There's been a couple times where in my head I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Then it's like, we're going to a new state, or one of my favorite states, which is either Oregon or Maine, and it's like, okay, yay, I'm like a little kid again.
Yeah. Has he took you to any places? Like, have y'all been able to, like, take time off in, like, I want to take time off in, like, Vegas, and go to Vegas, park the truck, get a
honestly,
rental car?
after doing this and seeing how many people travel to places like that, I'm like, that's not where I want to go. That's not where I want to be. So, you know, the older I get, the more I realize I'm liking the nature and everything. So that's why I like Oregon, because everywhere we went, there was like, I don't remember what route we were on, but it was like, I swear to God, there were waterfalls everywhere I looked. So that was gorgeous, and I recommend it to anybody.
Aside from that, this life has given us the ability to actually take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like going to the doctor and all on a regular basis. So most of our free time is spent here in Springfield.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I was just sitting there thinking, yeah, we've done like 1 or 2 loads in Florida, but to actually visit my family, it's been over a year. So, and I mean, yeah, I miss them, but I can call them.
Yeah, take a load to Florida, man.
I ain't got no family to go visit.
You don't got. Well, take her to Florida. To
Oh,
go
when my
visit
mom
family.
hears that, she's gonna be mad.
Hey, y'all heard it first here. Mama Oz, he said he don't have no family over there.
Yeah, I plan on sending her a link to this.
Yeah, you're in trouble, buddy.
Oops.
So for another husband, like if somebody was in your shoes and their husband was talking about coming out here to do this trucking, and they were planning on living like this, would you do it over again, or would you be like, hey, you might want to think about this again?
For me, I don't like not being around him. So for however long he was gone for training and everything, I knew it was just a little bit of time. You know, we've been together through a whole lot of stuff, but, you know, I recommend it to anybody. Like, if you, it's really going to tell you if you truly love somebody or not, because you're together all the time. In
a little bitty box.
Yeah.
So you got to know way more about them when you started living in here.
Well, we knew a whole bunch about each other before. I mean, we were married 10 years before we did this.
Yeah, but now you know every time he gets nervous, like you start noticing, like just by the voice change, like, uh-oh.
I can tell when he starts to get tired, so then it's like, all right, you got to talk to me, come on, start saying some words, something.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that y'all are doing great out here, and like y'all are always coming to see me when y'all come by, and it's good seeing y'all, and it's just a happy family on a truck riding down the road, and the cat that I met for the first time today. And the cat I met for the first time today.
Yeah.
Well, has that been a challenge, living with the cat on the truck?
No, not really. I mean, it's her world, we live in it, so yeah. We just take her around. No, she generally sleeps up there in her bed, or she'll sleep back there in the bed. She likes to sleep with us, you know, if it's cold, especially in the winter, like she needs to be right between us. So
you're letting the cat come between y'all? Uh-oh.
She was my cat before we got on the truck, and then because I had to go back that first year to help my mom with her second knee surgery for a little bit, she became his cat, so.
Oh. So now it's your cat.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what we got. What we learned today is about a spouse living on the truck with her husband. And one more question before we leave, actually. Why are you not driving a truck?
I've got too much road rage. This has calmed me down a lot. It really has. But it's just, in traffic, it drives me nuts when people don't have good etiquette. And so it's just better if I don't drive.
Hey, if you don't have to, and he would lose the person cooking his food for him. Like, yeah. It wouldn't be like, hey, I'm hungry, can I get a sandwich? Or hey, can you make this?
Too, we've talked to a friend of ours, they used to do teams, and they said they never saw each other, and I'm like, I didn't get on here just to not see my husband, so.
That makes sense too. You're spending time together.
Yeah.
Quality time.
Yeah.
Versus, hey, go to bed, you gotta drive here in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the end, is it really worth having all that money for just stuff that you're gonna buy? Like, at the end of the day, as long as I have him and her, I really don't care.
Yeah, exactly. But thanks for doing the video. It was great. And if you're out there thinking about your husband's talking about coming out here trucking, and you want to know about what it's like living on a truck, I hope this helps some people. Remember, knowledge is power. Still enjoying the great content? Click that next video right there to keep yourself informed. Knowledge is power. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to every video. Also, make sure that you're dropping that referral code on that driver application, COXDJO.